Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Roll With It podcast. I'm your host, Petra Petty, and today I have a very special guest, Callie. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So let's just jump right in. How did you discover me?
Through my friend Sierra. That was also on one of your podcasts.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so what was like before your injury?
Before my injury, I was a very avid softball player. I played since I was 4 years old. I even played one season in college before I got hurt, and then I could no longer play anymore.
Have you ever been unintentionally ableist? If so, how did you learn from it?
I think so. In my past, I was. I learned from it by becoming disabled myself.
Yeah, I feel like people don't really think about it until they
Right.
experience it. What did you think of disabled people before, and did you give it much thought?
Before I became disabled, I thought that all disabled people were unable to do anything a normal person can do. And then after I became disabled,
Okay, so how did you become disabled? If you're
I,
comfortable.
I fell off of a longboard, which is like a skateboard without a helmet, and my head hit the concrete, and I had lots of swelling and bleeding, and had to have 2 brain surgeries.
Trigger warning for stitches and on the head in hospital.
And I was in a coma for 2 months.
Uh, that's that's I could not imagine that trauma. Um, uh, how old were you when it happened?
I was 18 when it happened, and I turned 19 in the ICU.
Oh, that's not fun. Okay. If you were in school when it happened, was the school understanding / accommodating?
Yes. I had just finished my freshman year of college when it happened, and I went back to school after taking a year off to do therapy and everything. And I was provided with extra testing time, the ability to record lectures, and just it all helped. And I even had the ability to have my tests read to me.
That's good because most schools aren't, unfortunately. Um, it. Are you in school now?
Yes, I am. I'm about to finish my second degree.
Wow, that's amazing. Is your school accommodating?
Yes, they're very accommodating. I get free tutoring through the learning center at the school.
That's good. Um, what has becoming disabled taught you?
It's taught me quite a lot about life and to not take a second for granted, because you could just be out enjoying your day like a normal human being, and then everything can take a turn in an instant. And it only takes one time for something to happen. Like people say, oh, I text and drive all the time. Just this one time is not going to do anything, but all it takes is one time for something to happen.
Yes, definitely. I feel like people don't think about it, which is good in a way because then you're more present, but then not good if you're like too much into the moment. What is your goal in life?
My goal in life, eventually, I want to be a mom of humans because right now I'm a mom to a dog. I really want to open my own doggy daycare business and be successful doing that.
Me too. I thought about doggy daycare. My grandma's like, no. But do you have any questions for me?
How did you become disabled?
I was born with cerebral palsy due to a brain injury that I suffered from in the womb. My birth mother was addicted to drugs, which made me addicted to drugs, and I had a stroke, and that's what happened.
That's horrible how something like that can happen, but it's also very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Especially since I'm the only one of her kids that has a disability, so it's very interesting. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for your time and having me.
Of course. Where can people find you? Instagram?
Yeah, they can find me on Instagram and my TikTok. They're the same. They're east.coast.cali, and Cali is spelled Kali.